you gotta do will change. No matter how you dance and no matter how you sing, we're all just the same. Everybody's welcome into my country club.
Welcome to my country club, episode 3. Today we're going to talk about how I finally got into this venue that I was trying to get into for almost like 7 years. Okay, so I've been doing this for almost 10 years. This fall will be 10 years. And obviously when I first started out, I was writing and getting back into singing again. And so I didn't instantly reach out to this venue, but probably 2-3 years into it, I started reaching out to them. And I wanted to play at this place. It's super iconic in East Texas. I'm from East Texas. Why wouldn't they want to book me, right? So yeah, you know how many times that I emailed or called and left messages. I just wasn't getting anywhere. Like nobody was responding. No one was calling back. No one was emailing back. And I'll do this for a while. Like I'll reach out to a new place or somewhere I want to play. And I'll do everything that, you know, I can to get their attention or get it to the right person. But yeah, either wasn't getting it to the right person or it just wasn't the right timing. So I was headed to the hospital about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, right? Checking on a friend. He had just been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, had a massive surgery, and he's actually one of the guys that plays for me. But I'm on my way. And at some point that day, I saw that Ella Langley was going to be playing at this venue I've been trying to get in forever, right? I'm like, okay, I would love to open up for her. Like, all they can do is say no. So I decide I'm going to reach out to them again. It's been probably 2 or 3 years. I gave up on them. I'm coming back. I'm back to wanting to get them and convince them to let me play at their venue, right? So I call the main number and it goes straight to like their general messaging and what shows are coming up. And I'm like, should I leave a message? Okay, fine, I'll leave a message. Left a message, but knew it wasn't gonna get to the right person. So then I'm like, okay, maybe I should email them again, send them a new fresh picture, some fresh music. You know, yeah, I'm gonna do that when I'm done driving, you know, and I'm done seeing my friend and checking on him. By the way, he's doing great. He's still in recovery and in the healing process, but he's doing really, really good, and we're very hopeful that he's gonna go in remission and cancer's gonna go dormant. But I was like, okay, after our visit, you know, and get back home tonight, I'll just send him an email with some fresh stuff, right? And get him some new music by Tiana. So yeah, in the meantime, at some point, I got on Instagram that day and noticed some different contact information. Maybe I'm just haven't ever reached out to the right person. And I just haven't had the opportunity to meet the person who books. And so I just kind of went through this process, started kind of researching a little bit deeper, and came across a different phone number. So I was like, okay, this is a new number, let's give it a shot. So I call the number, and this guy answers, and I go, he doesn't say the venue name, he just says hello. And I said, hi, is this Bonita Creek? And he goes, well, it can be. And I was like, okay. And I said, well, I'm reaching out to you, and why I'm asking for Bonita Creek is I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm from East Texas. I saw that Ella Langley is coming. I would love to be the woman singer-songwriter, local girl that opened up for her. I know it's a long shot and you don't know anything about my music, but I can send you links. I can tell you all the things that I've done. I was on the Grand Ole Opry stage. You know, at that point, this was last year. I was like, this year I was on Grand Ole Opry stage. I was singing the national anthem. Like, I'm just like, giving them my resume. Like at the Rockets, the Houston Dynamos. It was just like, boom, boom, boom. Like everything that I could pull out that I had done to say I can handle this. I would love to open up for her. What do you think? He laughs, like not in a mean way, but he laughs, you know, like, well, this is cute, but I don't know anything about you, basically. And so we began to talk, and he said, Funny story is, he goes, we actually do a hometown show here. And I came into work today saying I need one more band, one more singer-songwriter to fill the spot for our show in a couple weeks. And he goes, you just so happen to call. Like, how I find people to book is like researching on social media. People refer artists to me. He goes, but we're looking for the middle spot. We have an opener, we have a closer, we need somebody in the middle. And he was like, would you be interested? And I was like, absolutely. And he went on to say, like, listen, the owner is going to have to see you live anyways before he'll ever book you to open up for anybody. And he's like, second, he goes, Ella Langley and these big artists that come here, most of the time they have openers. So yes, there is an opportunity for our local people that we love and support, know can handle that position, can do that. But one, their people would have to cancel, or they just aren't bringing anybody. And so, again, if you play for a hometown show, then the owner can see what you and your music and your sound is like to know when to book you as an opener. So the cool thing about this, y'all, is it was perfect timing. Like, I can't even make that up. Like, I couldn't even plan that. Like, I just happened to see a really cool artist coming. It was a girl singer-songwriter. I wanted to open up for her. Even though I had been turned down, I was like, let's do it again. Let's give him a call. I got a different phone number to reach out to a guy that's starting to book. And on his radar, we booked the local show. The owner and the booking guy loved us. It was a great show. It was actually the same stage that Ellie Langley sang at the other night at Bonita Creek. Like, how cool is that? And now I have an opportunity to be able to open up for a bigger artist one day. But the guy told me, he was like, it's just crazy. He said, it was totally perfect timing. Like, God brought me to you. I was looking for somebody. You happened to call because you wanted to open up for a bigger artist. And he said, I really need you and I really want you. He went and liked all my social media. He listened to my music. It's just crazy, y'all. Like, if this story doesn't encourage you to be okay with the no's and, okay, take a break. I took a break for a couple of years and I didn't reach out to him. And then I found another opportunity. Then I was like, all they can do is say no and I'll be exactly where I'm at now. But I was like determined to play at this iconic place in East Texas where I grew up, and a lot of big artists. Carly Pierce has played there. So many people. Cody Johnson. Like, I could go on and on. So it's another iconic stage that I have been able to play on now. Can say that because I didn't give up. I found another opportunity to reach out to them. Tried it one more time. It was like literally perfect timing. So even though you may get a no one time, 2 times, like if you feel tugged to call again or go again or write again, go back to school again, like whatever your thing is, like you could listen to that intuition. I felt like it was time to give it another shot, and it couldn't have been like more like meant to be, like insane. The guy I talked to, I mean, that's all he and I kept talking about was like, this is crazy. Like, you've been trying to book here and I am desperate. Like, by the end of the day, I had to book somebody and I just didn't know how to ask. And maybe that was because everybody he was asking was booked, or he ran, out of, artists to ask. A combination of both. Like, I don't even know. He didn't go into the details of that. But I was supposed to play there. Finally got to play there. And now I have an opportunity to open up for a bigger artist this year. So, let this encourage you not to give up, to just trust God's perfect timing, trust that little intuition. I call it the Holy Spirit, because it has never steered me wrong, guys. Never. So, next week, we are going to talk about how I got the opportunity to finally go and attend the Grammys in LA. I am leaving this weekend to attend the Grammys for the first time. So excited about that, and that's been a long journey, long goal of mine. I get to do it finally. So next week, be back. I'll have all the deets on what happened this weekend at the Grammys, and the story of not giving up on that dream, and how I finally got to get there. So love you guys. Hope this story encouraged you. Don't give up. Follow that intuition and keep putting yourself out there. See y'all next week.